Child, do not scroll, do not rush, stay with me for these minutes. God says, I interrupted your night to hold you. This is not random. This is not a casual whisper. I have stepped into the quiet of this hour because I saw the weight that tried to sit on your chest when the lights went out. Give me these minutes, child. Do not trade them away. They may be the difference between waking to the same heaviness and beginning a night of real relief. Night is where fear likes to raise its voice, where hidden questions echo, where you feel the absence of noise and mistake it for the absence of me. But I am here. The quiet is not your enemy when you are with me. It is the room where comfort arrives without performance. You do not have to be impressive for me. You do not have to pretend you are strong. You can exhale the breath you've been holding. You can drop the smile you hold in place for others. Come near. Let your shoulders lower. Let that trembling in your heart find a hand to hold. I am that hand. I am here now. If you turn away, you will step back into the cycle that has been draining you, not because I punish you, but because the noise you return to will keep drowning the very peace you've been praying for. But if you stay, if you surrender these minutes, I will begin to lift what you cannot lift. I will start a renewal that does not depend on you performing perfectly. Your stillness is your yes. Your attention is your surrender. I am not asking for more effort. I am asking for permission. Let me meet you exactly where you are. The enemy will try to pull you away from this. He will make your phone buzz. He will stir a memory. He will whisper, check that message. Finish that task. You're wasting time. That is not coincidence. That is warfare. Do not answer it. Do not bow to the urge to multitask your healing. I am not a notification. I am your God. I am not a distraction. I am your deliverance. Stay with me. Let your eyes remain here. Let your spirit lean in. I silence accusation. I quiet the storm of thoughts that argue with hope. I bind the lie that says, nothing changes for you. Tonight, something changes because I am here. Listen to me. I do not need your perfection. I need your permission. Open your heart. Comfort is coming. Renewal is beginning. Say yes in the simplest way you know how. Whisper it. Think it. Father, I receive. That is enough to open the door. I stand at the threshold of your night, not to demand, but to carry. I honor your will. I knock, and I wait for your yes. Give me entry, and I will fill this room with a peace that does not ask the dark to be bright. Before it settles on you, I will wrap your mind in gentleness. I will quiet the tremor under your ribs. I am healing you. You are not forgotten. You are not an afterthought. You are not a burden I barely tolerate. You are mine. I knew this hour when your day began. I saw where you would be sitting, what you would be thinking, the words you would be too tired to pray. And I said, I will meet my child tonight. This is your divine appointment. Do not miss it. Do not treat it lightly. If you stay with me, you will sense a shift even before you see evidence. Before the answers arrive, I will bring the calm. Before the road clears, I will steady your feet. I am healing you. The quiet is where I do delicate work. The night is where I unhook burdens that have latched onto you all day. So, be still now. Let your jaw unclench. Let your breathing slow. I am not asking you to analyze yourself. I am not asking you to earn me. I am asking you to allow me. When you allow me, I restore what was drained. When you allow me, I recenter what was scattered. When you allow me, I refute the voice that says, you must handle it alone. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not unprotected. You are covered. You are held. You are mine. I know you want answers. I know you want timelines. But hear me. The first miracle tonight is that I am here. My presence is the answer that makes room for all other answers. My presence is the comfort that loosens the knot so instruction can enter later. Do not rush past this. If you keep sprinting, you'll keep missing what only arrives when you are still. I am your God. Be still and know that I am with you, in you, for you. I am healing you. Right now, the pull to get up may return. The thought to pause this and come back later may seem wise. That is the old pattern trying to reclaim you. Resist it. This is the moment pattern breaks. Stay. I am not measuring your performance. I am embracing your presence. Even if you feel nothing yet, your yes is a seed. Even if tears do not fall, your stillness is faith. Even if your mind wanders, bring it back gently, and I will meet you in that effort. I am patient and near. I am not fragile. You cannot disappoint me by being human. Let me be God here. I place my hand upon your night. I speak peace over the corners of your mind where worry hides. I speak rest to the parts of you that forgot how to rest. I cover the doorways of fear that have been opening without permission. Remain here, and I will begin to close what needs closing and open what needs opening. Remain, and you will rise from this time lighter than you came. The heaviness does not get the final word. I do. And my word over you tonight is comfort, renewal, and the beginning of a new rhythm. Child, do not scroll. Do not rush. Stay with me for these minutes. Your surrender in this moment makes room for my comfort to enter. I interrupted your night to hold you, not to scold you, not to test you, but to carry you. Say yes, and let the first wave of my peace touch you now. I am healing you, and I am not late. This is your appointment. Stay. Child, I saw what you carried all day. I watched the way you arranged your face into a smile that didn't fit, the way your cheeks ached from holding it in place, so no one would ask too many questions. I saw the laughter you offered in small doses, just to change the subject, and I heard the silence that followed after, when the smile fell and the room grew quiet. I noticed how your hands trembled slightly when you reached for your keys. I felt the moment your chest tightened, the deep sigh you didn't even realize you released in the car before you turned the engine. I have been close to every breath. I have not missed a single one. I saw the quiet breakdown nobody knows about, the tears you blinked back in a bathroom stall, then washed away so no one would notice your eyes were red, the way you told yourself, "It's fine," while your heart whispered, "It's not fine." The text you didn't answer because you didn't have the energy to pretend. The room you stood in, alone for 2 minutes, just to collect yourself before you had to be who they expect. I have been with you in those 2 minutes. I counted them as holy because you were honest there. I am meeting you in that honesty again, right now. I saw the exhaustion that followed you like a shadow, not just in your body but behind your thoughts. I saw the disappointment you tried to swallow, the hidden sting of plans that haven't unfolded the way you prayed. And I saw the fear that nothing will change, that cruel whisper that says, "This is just the way it is now." Exhaustion, disappointment, fear, they work together to make you feel small, to numb your hope, to make you numb yourself. But hear me, your life is not sentenced to sameness. Your night is not closing in, it is opening into my arms. I am here and I am not guessing about your pain. I have known it, named it, and I am addressing it gently, precisely, completely. You've been carrying tasks and expectations like stones in a bag, work to finish, messages to return, bills that glare at you, conversations you keep postponing because your heart is tender. You've been holding the ache of relationships that feel off, the tension that makes your body brace even when no one is shouting. You have been the one others lean on, and you've wondered if anyone notices that your knees shake under the load. I notice the strength you've shown does not mean you haven't been hurting. I notice the way you tried to be brave for others while praying someone would be brave for you. I am that someone. I am your Father. I am your God. I am here to hold what has been holding you. Child, you have been wrestling with more than tasks. You have been wrestling with shame, quiet, familiar, heavy, the kind that says, you should be doing better by now, the kind that sneaks up when you rest, accusing you of laziness when you are simply empty. Hear me. Shame is not your shepherd. Shame does not get to lead you. You think you must earn my nearness. You cannot earn what I already chose to give. I am near because I love you. I am near because you are mine. I do not require you to be composed, to be embraced. I do not need you tidy to be treasured. Come undone in my hands. I will not drop you. You have said, maybe I don't deserve comfort yet. Maybe I should fix this first. That is the lie that keeps you running in circles. You do not fix yourself to come to me. You come to me to be made whole. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not too far. You are mine. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. You are not a burden. You are chosen. You are seen. You are held. Let these words sit with you. Let them contradict the narrative that has been running wild in your mind. I speak a better word over you. I am healing you. I saw the heaviness that crept back in when the lights went off. The very moment the room got still and your thoughts got louder, I watched you lie there and replay every conversation, every regret, every what if. I sat beside you when you turned your face to the wall and whispered, God, do you see me? Yes, I see you. I have always seen you. I have not been far. I have been so close that if you reach your hand, you will touch mine. Even if you feel nothing, I am still nearer than your next breath, and I am in this very breath with you. Do something small with me now. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, let your tongue rest from words. It doesn't have to form. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Put your hand over your heart if you can, and let my peace touch your body too. I am not just speaking to your mind. I am calming your nervous system. I am settling the surge that makes your chest feel tight. I am loosening the knot under your ribs. With every slow breath, receive what I am pouring. Let the exhale be a release. Let the inhale be a receiving. I am meeting you in your body because your body has been carrying what your words could not carry. I am healing you. I saw the moment disappointment told you that anything good is temporary. I saw the list of times you tried and the results you didn't see, and how that list tried to become your definition. I cancel that definition. Your failures are not your name. Your setbacks are not your identity. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are the child I love. You are the one I carry. You are the one I willingly sit with in the middle of the mess, because covenant is not thin and my patience is not shallow. I am not tired of you. I am not annoyed with your slowness. I am committed to your wholeness. I know how you held back tears in front of people who would not have known what to do with them anyway. I know the exact corner of your house where you finally let them fall. I was there, not judging, but collecting those tears in my care, treating them as evidence of a heart still alive and tender. You have not gone numb beyond repair. The very ache you feel is proof you are still reachable, and I am reaching you now. I am not embarrassed by your need. I do not flinch at your questions. I do not despise your weakness. I have chosen this night to wrap you in my presence and begin a thorough renewal from the inside out. Child, stay with me. Do not retreat back into analysis. Do not step back into performing strong for an audience I never asked you to impress. Let quiet be your sanctuary, not your enemy. I am here doing careful work, mending what frayed today, restoring what was drained, answering your fear with peace that does not need proof first. Feel my hand on the timeline you worry about. I am not late. I am always on time for you because I move with you, not against you. I am not guessing about your pain. I have seen it all, and I am not overwhelmed by it. I am here in it, and I am for you in it. Tonight, you do not have to climb a ladder to reach me. I have come down to where you are. I am lifting the weight from your chest, easing the pressure in your head, smoothing the jagged edges in your heart. Breathe again and know you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not too far. You are mine. I am healing you, and I am beginning with the parts of you no one else sees. Stay. Let me finish what I have started. Child, the weight you feel has a name. Not all of it is just stress. Yes, there are emotions that make sense after a long day. Your body grows tired, your mind asks for rest. But some of what has pressed on you is more than fatigue. It is weariness layered over by warfare, pressure through repetition, attack through hopelessness, a voice that keeps circling the same dark prediction until it feels like a fact. When heaviness repeats on a loop and tells you the story will never change, that's not simply a mood, that's oppression, and I am here to expose it and undo it. The enemy's strategy has been simple and cruel. Isolate you, accelerate you, and then accuse you. He tries to draw you away from voices that carry truth, to make you avoid the places where you would be comforted, to convince you that your presence is a burden. Then he speeds your thoughts until they run ahead into disasters that never happened, as if fear could outrun my care. Finally, he tells you comfort is for everyone else, that I heal others quickly, but require you to prove yourself before I come near. Child, that is a lie. I do not make you earn what I bought for you. I am the one who chased you into this night with tenderness. I am here. I am healing you. Listen closely. I am distinguishing for you what is human and what is hostile. Human sorrow ebbs when you are held. Hostile sorrow deepens when you are alone. Human tiredness eases with rest. Hostile pressure intensifies when you try to sleep. Human disappointment invites honest tears. Hostile shame punishes you for having them. When your mind keeps replaying conversations from hours ago, rehearing every tone, rewriting every word to make yourself the one at fault, that is not clarity, that is accusation. When you forecast the worst outcomes and call it being realistic, that is not wisdom, that is fear wearing a borrowed name. When your thoughts spiral into I should have known better, I ruin everything, it's my fault, that is not repentance, that is self-blame designed to bury you. I silence those lies in my name. Child, stay with me through this resistance. If the pull to click away gets stronger now, it is because the root is being touched. If the noise gets louder, it is evidence that comfort is near. When the enemy senses you are about to receive, he presses. That pressure is not proof you should stop. It is confirmation you should stay. You asked me for a sign that I am working. Discern this. Intensified distraction at the doorway of peace is the enemy's last attempt to keep you in the hallway. Do not agree with it. Do not run. Remain. I am healing you. I place boundaries over this night. Hear me declare it. This night will not be stolen by fear. This bed will not be an altar to anxiety. These walls will not echo with accusation. This room is now a sanctuary where my spirit rests. I station peace at your doorway and gentleness at your pillow. I set a guard over your mind so it does not wander into torment. I close the revolving door of what-ifs, and I open the window of my presence. Breathe, breathe again. Let your body register safety. You are covered under my wings. You are not at the mercy of every thought that knocks. Not every knock deserves an answer. I am the doorkeeper here. I know the patterns that visit you at night. The moment the house goes quiet, your mind turns loud. Your heart begins to race as if danger is in the room. When the only thing present is memory, you count old regrets like they are debts still due. You analyze the tone of that one conversation, wondering if they misunderstood you. You build entire conclusions from fragmentary fears. Child, enough. I step into the swirl and speak order. I calm the storm inside the boat. I take the captain's seat in your thought life and set a new course. Hear my voice cut through the static. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. You are not alone. You are mine. I am healing you. When you feel the ache of loneliness rise, call it what it is, an invitation to be with me, not a verdict against you. When your mind accelerates, slow your body as an act of faith. Place your hand over your heart. Say with me, even in a whisper, Jesus, I receive your comfort. If you agree, whisper it again, or type Amen as your yes, not for me, but to align your heart with what I am doing. Let that small act break the agreement you made with panic. Micro steps open wide doors. Your permission is the key I honor. I do not need your perfection. I need your yes. I expose the lie of handle it alone. That phrase has sat on your shoulders like a taskmaster, punishing you for being human, mocking you when you ask for help. It is not bravery to carry what is crushing you. It is not maturity to hide your need from me. I did not design you to be an island of endurance. I formed you for covenant, for companionship with my spirit, for a life where burdens are shared and yokes are easy. The enemy thrives in isolation. He loses his grip when you let yourself be held. Let yourself be held now. Let me in where you decided you would never be weak. Child, weakness in my arms is not danger. It is deliverance. Do not be surprised if, even as I pour peace, a whisper tries to say, "This won't last." That is the voice of repetition, trying to write your future with your past's ink. I answer it with promise. I am making all things new in you, not theoretically, but practically, thought by thought, breath by breath. Peace will not be a visitor. Peace will be your resident friend. You will not merely have moments of calm. You will carry a rhythm of rest. And when the next wave of life comes, you will not crumble. You will be grounded. The first sign is not a changed circumstance, but a quieted soul. The breakthrough will look like calm before proof. Stay. Receive this first. Right now, I am lifting the accusation that has wrapped itself around memories. I am dissolving the residue of conversations where you were misunderstood. I am softening the inner flinch that kept you guarded. I am interrupting the adrenaline that surges when there is nothing to fight. I am placing my hand upon your nervous system and I speak, "Peace, be still." Not a quote to perform, but a reality I enforce. Feel the release. If tears rise, they wash, not wound. If warmth comes, it is comfort, not confusion. If all you sense is a gentle quiet, do not discount it. That quiet is me. I am healing you. I will train you to notice the difference between your own voice, the enemy's noise, and my word. My word will not bully you. My word will not shame you. My word will anchor you. When you hear a sentence that makes you smaller, accuse you without offering a way back, or rush you into fear, refuse it. When you hear a sentence that calls you by name, lifts you, and steadies you in love, receive it. That is how we will walk together through nights like this. Discernment with tenderness, boundaries with rest. Child, I surround your bed with blessing. I crown this night with safety. I declare over you again, this night will not be stolen by fear. This bed will not be an altar to anxiety. Your mind is not a battlefield for the enemy's rehearsal. It is a garden where my peace is planted. Water it now with your yes. If you agree, whisper, "I receive your comfort," or type Amen as a seal. Let heaven and your own heart hear you. Stay in this moment. The resistance you feel is not your ruler. It is the last tremor before calm. Do not run. I am here. I am healing you. Child, come closer. Be very still with me now. This is where the shift truly begins. Not when you do more, but when you lay down the need to do everything. This is your first obedience tonight. Be still and let me in. As my word teaches you, paraphrase, be still, and in the stillness, know that I am God. Stillness is not laziness, it is trust. Stillness is not passivity. It is your brave yes to let me carry what has been carrying you. When you stop performing, you make room for me to perform what only I can do. You have tried to think your way to peace, to work your way to rest, to plan your way out of fear. But the door opens another way. The door is permission. Say with your heart, Father, I allow you to come into this exact place in me. Not the polished version, not the version you think I want, the real you, tired, unsure, halfway believing, halfway afraid. I do not despise halfway. I meet you in the middle and lead you home. I can work with honesty. Bring me your mess, your questions, your unfinished faith, and watch how quickly comfort finds you. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Child, hear me gently. You don't clean yourself first to come to me. You come to me to be made clean. You don't fix your heart and then ask for help. You ask for help and I mend your heart. You don't have to be composed to be embraced. I do not require a show. I desire surrender. The costumes and masks that felt necessary today are not needed here. Take them off. They are heavy. You are not auditioning for approval. You are not performing to keep me. I am not your audience. I am your Father. I am your healer. I am your rest. Let me teach you a simple way to say yes. Place your feet on the floor if you can, feeling the ground I made beneath you. Loosen your jaw. Let your shoulders drop. Open your hands in your lap, palms up, unguarded. Breathe in slowly and breathe out slower. If a tear comes, don't swallow it. If a sigh comes, let it leave your body. This is not magic, this is yielding. Your body is preaching with its posture. I am not bracing, I am receiving. Your attention is your altar tonight. Lay down striving, and I will lay my peace upon you. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. You worry that if you stop holding it together, everything will fall apart. But child, what you have been holding is what has been hurting you. Release is not disaster. Release is deliverance. When you let go, you are not dropping your life into an empty space. You are placing it into my hands. Stillness is not the absence of action. It is the presence of trust. Stillness says, I do not have to be God for myself. Stillness says, I will not measure my safety by my control. Stillness says, Father, be God in me, and I answer, yes, I delight to be God for you. I know the objection forming even now, but I should have known better by now. I should be further along. I should be over this. Hear me overturn your shoulds. Shame is not your shepherd. Pressure is not your teacher. You are not a project that keeps failing inspection. You are my child, beloved before you made progress and after you stumbled. I did not choose you for your performance. I chose you for love. I do not heal you because you are perfect. I heal you because you are mine. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not a lost cause. You are chosen. Bring me the questions you were told not to ask. Bring me the fear you tried to hide from yourself. Bring me the cynicism that formed like armor after disappointment. I am not threatened by your questions. I am not surprised by your pain. I walk into rooms others avoid. I step into the parts of your story that feel complicated and tangled, and I speak order, kindness, and truth. I am not rushing you. I am resting you. I am not scolding you. I am soothing you. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Let this prayer be your doorway, simple and sincere. Father, here I am. I give you the parts of me I cannot fix. I give you the weight I cannot carry. I give you the pain I could not name until now. I say yes to your comfort. I say yes to your presence. Whisper it. Think it. If you need words, borrow mine. If you run out of words, sit with me in silence. I understand every quiet, every sigh. Many of my children cry for miracles, yet rush away before I finish the work. Stay. When you stay, I settle what storms cannot settle. When you stay, I repair what hours of worry could not touch. You ask, what do I do while I wait? Do this. Come empty-handed and remain honest. Keep your hands open. Breathe with me. If distraction knocks, gently return. If fear argues, do not argue back. Let me answer for you. Let your role be allowing. Let my role be accomplishing. I excel at being God. You are free to be a child again. The enemy says effort is your worth. I say surrender is your wisdom. The enemy says prove yourself. I say present yourself. The enemy says keep it together. I say let me hold you together. As you soften, notice how I move. I touch your memories with mercy. I lift the accusation that kept cycling. I quiet the courtroom in your head. I wash the sharp edges from today's misunderstandings. I take the verdict not enough off your life and replace it with fully loved. Every cell, every thought, every memory is invited to align with my word over you, not through strain but through presence. You will feel the subtle signs. Your breath deepens, your shoulders sink, your thoughts stop shouting. This is me. Receive it as true. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Some of you believe you are too complicated to be comforted. You have said, it's never been simple for me. Child, I am not confused by you. I designed your depths. I know the doors your heart locks and the windows your mind cracks open just a bit to test the air. I come without barging. I knock and I wait for your yes. Here, now, with hands open and breath steady, give me your yes again. Where you release, I fill. Where you soften, I strengthen. Where you surrender, I secure. Let this be said of this night. You stopped running and you were held. Not when the bank account changed. Not when every relationship resolved. Not when your body felt a sudden surge of energy. But here, quiet and small and holy, you allowed me to be near. That is the birthplace of renewal. I begin internally before I display externally. Peace often arrives before proof. Do not despise the quiet shift. Celebrate it. It is your down payment of more to come. If you feel the old urge to get up and distract yourself, notice it, but don't obey it. That urge has been your escape hatch, and it has kept you from the very comfort you crave. Replace the urge with agreement. Say, even now, Jesus, I give you permission to finish what you are starting in me. This is your part, not to perform, but to permit, not to achieve, but to allow. I am faithful to complete what I begin. I will not half heal you. I will not tease your heart with almost peace. I am thorough and kind. I wrap you in assurance. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not burdensome. You are mine. My nearness is your good. My presence is your shelter. My kindness is leading you into wholeness, not by a whip of pressure, but by a whisper of love. Stay a little longer. Let the minutes deepen. Let me anchor you so the night cannot toss you anymore. This room is a sanctuary. This moment is an altar where striving ends and safety begins. I place my hand on your heart and speak again, child. Be still and know I am God. Paraphrase. Know it not as an idea, but as an experience in your very body, in your very mind. Know it as the steadying that arrives when you stop trying to earn air and simply breathe. Know it as the warmth that remains when the words are finished. Know it as the peace that does not ask permission from your circumstances. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Stay with me. Let me in. This is where your renewal begins. Child, Listen closely. I am not sending you a mood to chase or a brief relief that fades when the room grows quiet. I am sending my spirit, your comforter, your helper, the one who stands beside you and dwells within you. This is not vague positivity, not a technique, not a trick of the mind. This is me. My presence is the difference. My spirit brings what no distraction can offer and what no pressure can counterfeit. Real comfort, real help, real renewal. You have heard about comfort as an idea, but I am giving you comfort as a person. My spirit is not a concept to admire. He is the nearness you can lean on, the voice that calms your storms, the advocate who speaks truth when accusations rise. He does not visit like a stranger and leave you guessing. He abides like a friend who knows every room of your heart and tends each one with care. When I say I am with you, I mean it literally. Present, attentive, active, here. Do not let the enemy reduce this to just emotions. He will try to label my touch as imagination, placebo, temporary hype. That's not coincidence, that's warfare. I silence that lie in my name. Emotions may respond to me. Yes, tears may fall, warmth may spread, a weight may lift. But those are not the source. They are the signs that my spirit is working. The feeling is not the foundation. My presence is. Feelings ebb and flow, but I remain. When the wave of emotion passes, my spirit does not pass with it. I am here after the tears dry. I am here when the room is quiet. I am here when you wake. Child, you have asked me to explain everything, and I understand the ache to know why. But hear me, peace will often arrive before the explanation. My peace does not always answer every question. It holds you while you carry them. My peace does not negotiate with every thought. It sets a new atmosphere in which your thoughts can settle and see rightly. My peace does not remove your need to take steps. It strengthens your feet to obey the next instruction without terror. You want reasons to rest. I am giving you relationship that reassures. I am not ignoring your questions. I am keeping you while the answers form, so the questions do not keep you captive. You have been pouring out, and I honor how you've loved, served, shown up, tried again. But I never designed you to be a cup that empties without being refilled. Tonight, I turn you from faucet to fountain. What has been draining you, I now replenish by my spirit. Where depletion has made you brittle, I bring tenderness. Where fatigue has made you foggy, I bring clarity. Where compassion fatigue dulled your care, I restore gentle strength without the heaviness. Breathe, child, receive. You have poured out for others. Now I refill you. Let your body partner with this receiving. Do not fear the tears if they come. They are not weakness, they are washing. If you feel warmth across your chest or shoulders, receive it as a gentle blanket from me. If you sense a loosening in your throat or a softening behind your eyes, that is your body exhaling burdens it was not meant to carry alone. If your chest feels like it can finally expand without effort, that is me opening room where fear had been clenching. Do not analyze these signs. Allow them. Let your nervous system learn safety under my wings. Let your breath baptize this moment. Slow in, slower out. I am healing you. I speak over your identity now because your renewal is not a trick of stamina. It is a truth of who you are with me. You are not weak. You are worn. You are not finished. You are being renewed. You are not failing. You are being formed. You are not invisible. You are seen. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. I do not heal you because you got everything right. I heal you because you are mine. This belonging is your anchor. This covenant is your shelter. Some of you fear that if you let my spirit near the tender places, you will fall apart and never come back together. Hear me. I do not break what I touch. I bind up what is broken. I do not humiliate. I heal. If a sob rises, it is not the sign of losing control. It is the sign of surrender, releasing the stuck places. If quiet comes instead, do not distrust it. Stillness is not emptiness here. It is fullness settled. Whether warmth or tears or deep calm, let it be. Let me finish what I start. My Spirit is also your helper. He guides you into what is true. He reminds you of what I have spoken over you. He gives you wisdom you did not earn by worry. He will show you what to release and what to keep, what to say and when to be silent, which door to close and which door to step through. But he does this not by shouting you down, but by standing with you, steady and close, until the louder voices fail and you can hear the gentle nudge that brings life. The next step may be small. That is by design. I am teaching you to walk again without fear. Child, the enemy has tried to make you measure my care by how much you feel in a single moment. Refuse that ruler. My presence is not a spike on a graph. It is a stream that runs steady. Some nights the water will feel warm around your ankles. Some nights you will simply hear the sound of it as you rest nearby. Either way, it is flowing, it is cleansing, it is carrying you. When fear argues, this will fade, answer it with covenant. I am not chasing a mood. I am receiving a person. Say it softly now if you can. Holy Spirit, I welcome you. Let that welcome become your new rhythm. I am placing new oil on your compassion so you can care without collapsing. I am strengthening the muscles in your soul that hold boundaries without guilt. I am untangling your sense of responsibility from the lie that says you must be everyone's savior. You have a savior, and he sends his Spirit to comfort you, to counsel you, to remind you that you are not the answer to every problem, but you are beloved in every problem. This is how peace and purpose can coexist. This is how you rise without rushing, how you act without anxiety. Notice the subtle shifts even now. The inner courtroom where you replay arguments grows quiet. The buzzing at the base of your skull slows. The twitch of urgency in your limbs releases. That is not you getting better at calming down. That is my Spirit setting order inside your inner world. I am teaching your body a new normal. Safety without vigilance, rest without guilt, attention without strain. The training will continue beyond this night, but the impartation begins now. You asked me for proof that I am with you. This is the proof. Peace that does not ask permission from your circumstances. Calm that cancels the catastrophe rehearsals. Strength that shows up in your weakness without shaming it. Courage that does not roar, yet refuses to run. This is the signature of my presence. Before the visible changes come, I give you this gift, settledness. Receive it, guard it, practice returning to it. When distractions knock, do not debate them. Come back here, to me. Let me speak to the one who fears sleep because the night has been hard ground. I sanctify this night for you. I pour my Spirit over your bed like oil on a weary head. I station peace in this room. I keep watch so you do not have to. You will lie down and not be tormented by the reel of regrets. You will awaken and know you were held, not because you did everything right, but because my presence kept you. If you feel your eyes grow heavy as we speak, let them close. That is not avoidance, that is answered prayer. Child, I call you out of the identity that pain tried to write and into the one I have spoken from the beginning. You are not what happened to you. You are not what you lost. You are not what you did not get right. You are mine. You are beloved. You are becoming whole. Tonight is not random. I interrupted your night to hold you, but more than that, to inhabit you by my Spirit so that you would not go on empty anymore. Stay with me for a moment more. Put your hand over your heart and agree. I receive your presence. Whisper it, say it in your thoughts. Let it rise like a sigh. This is your yes. This is your altar. From depletion to filling, from striving to being held, from frantic to faithful. You will look back and say, that was the night I stopped chasing feelings and started living by His presence. I am here. I am healing you. I am refilling you, and I will not leave when the words end. My spirit remains. Child, stay with me. Do not rush away. I am about to place a simple pattern in your hands that will carry you through this night and the days that follow. This is how renewal unfolds with me. Release, receive, rest, then rise. It is not complicated, but it is holy. If you will honor this rhythm, the heaviness that has lingered will begin to lift, and the strength you keep searching for will find you. Give me these minutes now. If you turn away, you will miss the very guide your heart asked me for. Stay. Let me teach you. First, release. Bring me what you have been gripping: control, regret, grief, resentment, the fear of tomorrow, the ache of what if, the sting of I should have, the vow that says, I must handle it alone. Name them before me. Do not sanitize them. Do not pretend they are lighter than they are. Open your hands and let them come into the light of my presence. You have carried outcomes as if your fingers were the hinges of the world. You have rehearsed conversations, rewound failures, and tried to build your safety on your own certainty. Child, that is why you are tired. You were never designed to be your own savior. Say with me now, even softly in your heart, Father, I release control. I surrender my need to fix everything. I release regret that keeps me in yesterday. I release grief that tries to define me. I release resentment that poisons my love. I release fear of tomorrow into your hands. This is not denial, it is deliverance. You are not dropping these things into emptiness. You are placing them into my keeping. I am strong enough to carry what crushed you. I am wise enough to hold what confused you. I am gentle enough to touch what bruised you without causing more pain. I don't need your perfection. I need your permission. Where you release, I begin to refill. And now, receive. Do not make me argue with your unworthiness. Stop negotiating your worth against old failures and tired labels. When I pour comfort, do not push the cup away with not me or not yet or I didn't earn this. Child, listen. You do not earn a father's embrace. It is given. You do not purchase peace from heaven. It is bestowed. Welcome my spirit like you would welcome breath after being held underwater. Say, Holy Spirit, I welcome you. Let the welcome be sincere and unguarded. If kindness rises up within you and it feels strange, do not resist it. If warmth comes to your chest, if your jaw unclenches, if a quiet confidence settles where panic used to sit, receive it. Do not analyze every sensation. Allow my presence to be your definition of real. You are not a problem I am reluctant to solve. You are my child I delight to comfort. I speak over you. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are not condemned. You are covered. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. The enemy will mutter that this comfort is temporary, that you're just imagining it. That's not coincidence. That's warfare. I silence those lies. My presence is not a trick. My peace does not ask permission from your circumstances. I am healing you, not with hype, but with nearness. Receive without argument. Receive without apology. Receive as one truly loved. Then rest. Hear me wash away the false guilt that has followed you to bed like a cruel supervisor. Rest is not laziness when it is anchored in trust. Rest is worship. Rest says, you are God and I am not. Rest is how you preach with your body that my goodness is enough to carry what remains undone. I give sleep as a gift, and I sanctify this night for you. Lay down the lists you cannot complete tonight. Turn down the noise that demands your attention. Let the room become a sanctuary. Breathe as if heaven is near, because I am. When you rest, I repair what worry frayed. When you rest, I reorder what chaos jumbled. When you rest, I strengthen what strain weakened. I have designed your soul to inhale grace and exhale striving. Do not feel guilty for stopping. Feel grateful for being sustained. I do not measure your value by your velocity. I do not call sleeplessness a virtue. I keep watch while you rest. I station peace like a guard over your heart and mind. If you wake in the night, do not panic. Return to this rhythm. Whisper, I release, I receive, I rest. Let the words be a lullaby for your nervous system, a banner over your bed, loved, covered, safe. And finally, rise. Renewal does not end in a feeling. It produces movement, not frantic grasping, not performative busyness, faithful steps. In the morning, you will not rise to prove yourself. You will rise to practice what I am teaching you tonight. Your first obedience is simple. Carry peace into the next small task. Make space for me before you make space for your feed. Speak blessing over your day instead of dread. Choose one conversation to bring kindness where you once rehearsed defensiveness. Close one door that fear keeps rattling. Turn away from the voice that provokes panic and walk toward the voice that builds peace. This is not perfection. This is direction. I will give you a gentle instruction for tomorrow, and it will be clear enough to do without anxiety. Perhaps it will be to apologize where pride argued. Perhaps it will be to rest your yes and offer a boundary. Perhaps it will be to start again, small, steady, consistent. Do not despise small. Small opens large. Do not curse ordinary. Ordinary carries miracles when I am in it. Your rise will not look like everyone else's. It will look like obedience that matches your season. Ask me, what is my next right step? Then listen for the nudge that brings life. Take that step without delay and do not grade yourself harshly. If you stumble, return to the rhythm, release, receive, rest, then rise again. Child, this process is not a one-night novelty. It is a way of living with me. When the pressure builds midday, do not conclude that the renewal failed. It did not. Return to the first step and start the flow again. Release the spike of anxiety. Receive the steadying of my presence. Rest for a moment. Even 3 slow breaths can be worship. Then rise into the next assignment without panic. I am training you to be resilient through reliance. You will move from survival to wholeness, not by force, but by fellowship. Hear my protection in this. The enemy thrives in your hurry. He wants you reactive, scattered, braced. This rhythm disarms him. Release starves his accusations. Receive drowns his lies. Rest shuts down his urgency. Rise moves you obediently past his traps. That's why distractions come strongest when you attempt to be still, because he senses the shift. Do not give him what he wants. Give me your attention. Watch how the atmosphere in your inner life changes. Let me speak courage to your tomorrow. You will not wake under the same verdict that chased you today. Peace will be your first evidence that renewal is real. Calm will come before confirmation. Do not wait for a perfect day to rise. Rise and watch me make the day fruitful. I am still writing your testimony. You will look back and say, that was the night everything turned. Not because everything outwardly changed at once, but because within you, I set a pattern that kept you company in every season. So here is your altar, child, simple and sacred. Release what you cannot carry. Receive what only I can give. Rest under my watch. Rise with your yes. Practice it now. Father, I release. Holy Spirit, I receive. Jesus, give me rest. God, I will rise in your way. Let that prayer become the cadence of your day, the rhythm of your nights, the metronome of your mind. Every time you return to it, I will meet you there. I am not far. I am as near as your next breath. I place my hand upon your heart and seal this teaching. When you release, I fill. When you rest, I strengthen. Then you rise, not to perform, but to obey, not to earn love, but to walk in it. Stay with me. Do not rush past what I am forming. This is the pattern of renewal, and it belongs to you now. I am healing you, I am refilling you, and I will walk with you as you rise. Child, stay with me. I want you to remember the ones I restored, because your heart needs a lineage to lean on tonight. I am the same one who met trembling hands, tear-streaked faces, and weary souls, and I did not turn them away. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Do not measure my work only by what you can see immediately. Let these stories steady your breathing and widen your hope. Think of the woman who bled for years, drained of strength, dignity chipped away by disappointment. She heard of me and could not roar, could not lead a prayer meeting, could not impress a crowd. But she could reach. She pushed through a sea of noise with a private yes and a trembling hand. Child, her faith was not loud confidence, it was quiet reaching in the dark. She touched the edge of my garment and power moved. Not a lecture, not a test, a touch, and power moved. Do you see? The crowd pressed around me, but the touch that drew on me was the one carried by trust. Your reach tonight, small, quiet, unseen, is enough to draw what you need. I do not measure your faith by volume. I meet your faith by contact. Reach and let me answer. Remember Hannah, the one who came to me with a grief so deep it bent her words into whispers. She was misunderstood by people, even misread by a priest, but I read her heart rightly. She poured out her ache to me, and before the cradle ever came, I comforted her countenance. In the hidden place, I met her. In the private ache, I gave her a promise to hold and a peace to walk with. Child, some of my greatest works begin in the sanctuary of tears where only I see. Do not despise the quiet altar you build tonight in your room. I am present and I am listening. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Do not measure my work only by what you can see immediately. Consider David, anointed yet hiding, carrying a promise while living in caves. He knew what it was to be hunted by fear and shadowed by uncertainty. He learned to sing in the dark, to lean on me when corridors closed in, to let my presence become a fortress more secure than rock. In those private caverns, I trained his hands for war and his heart for worship. The throne did not form the king, the caves did. Child, your hidden season is not a mark of rejection. It is often my protection. It is where I sharpen discernment, anchor identity, and teach you to hear me beyond applause. I am guarding and growing you in places no one else sees. Do not call it failure because it is quiet. Do not call it delay because it is dim. In caves, I carve courage. Remember the one who was bent over for long years, unable to lift her head. She did not burst into the synagogue with a manifesto. She simply arrived under a weight she could not lift. I saw her. I called her forward. I laid my hands on what had been twisted for so long, and she straightened. Do you hear the principle? Long seasons of struggle are not proof of my absence. They are places where my compassion loves to manifest. I am not intimidated by years. Time does not wear out my will. Your long season is not a verdict against you. It may be preparation, it may be positioning, it may be the soil in which steadfastness grows and future authority takes root. And think of the blind man who cried out from the edge of the road. People tried to hush him, but he would not surrender his reach. He could not see me, but he sensed me. His cry was not eloquent, it was honest. I drew near to honest. I drew near to persistent. I asked him what he wanted, and he told me plainly. Child, honesty draws me. Specific desire does not offend me. Speak to me as you are, from where you are. If all you have is a whisper, give me the whisper. If all you have is one sentence, give me the sentence. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Do not measure my work only by what you can see immediately. The enemy will tell you these stories are for other people, other times, other kinds of pain. He'll pull on your history and compile an argument that says, "You missed it, you waited too long, you ruined your chance." That is not wisdom, that is warfare. I silence those lies. I am not building your healing on your perfection. I am building it on my covenant. You are not cursed, you are blessed. You are not abandoned, you are held. You are not overlooked, you are seen. My record does not change because your feelings do. My presence does not fade because night fell. Hear me protect your heart from a common thief. Visible proof obsession. If you make immediate evidence the only measure of my movement, you will miss the first fruits I love to give. Peace that arrives before public confirmation. This is my pattern across generations. I strengthen hearts in hidden rooms. I anchor identity in caves. I refill courage in whispers, and then I open doors you do not have to pry. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Do not measure my work only by what you can see immediately. Child, bring your story into this lineage now. You who have carried symptoms, cycles, or sorrow for what feels like forever, you are not disqualified by duration. You who have been misread by people who think your quiet means you have no faith, you are not disqualified by volume. You who have stumbled in and out of hope, you are not disqualified by inconsistency. The woman's tremble did not cancel her touch. Hannah's tears did not negate her prayer. David's caves did not void his anointing. Your season does not cancel my promise. I am leaning close to your night the way I leaned close to hers, to his, to theirs. Put your hand over your heart and let me make this simple. Your quiet reach matters to me. If all you can manage is, "Jesus, help, I will meet you there." If all you can do is sit in the stillness and breathe me in, I will fill that breath with life. If you feel my nearness now as warmth or a settling at the center of you, receive it. If you feel nothing, do not rush to doubt. Set your faith not in sensation, but in me. Remember, faith is not always loud confidence. Sometimes it is quiet reaching in the dark. Your reach is here. My response is faithful. I am also redeeming the years that scare you. What you call lost time, I call seeded time. What you call waiting, I call weaving. I am threading wisdom into you, binding humility to your strength, fastening tenderness to your authority. So when doors do swing open, and they will, you enter not frantic, but formed. You will not have to perform to keep what I give. You will carry it with the ease that comes from having met me in the hidden places. Let this settle the argument inside you. I have a history of meeting people at their lowest point. I met Elijah under the weight of despair and fed him for the journey ahead. I met Jacob in the night and marked him with a limp that became a testimony. I met Peter in his failure and rebuilt him with love. Night is not a barrier to my hand. It is often the backdrop where my mercy is easiest to see. Your night can become the turning point, not because you force it, but because you let me hold it. So stay. Do not run from this holy pause. Resist the itch to scroll away, to bargain with fear, to demand a sign that pleases your timeline. Trust me with the unseen beginnings. Say it with me. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. Do not measure my work only by what you can see immediately. Let that refrain be the fence around your mind for the rest of this night. When worry tries to climb over it, speak it again. When memories try to accuse you, speak it again. When nothing seems different in the room, speak it again. Before this night ends, you will notice the first signal of a shift. Peace like a hand on your shoulder, a clear thought where confusion swirled, a deep breath that arrives without force. That is me keeping my word to your heart. When the morning comes, you will carry this calm into your next small step, and you will remember, power moves when the weak reach for me. I am here. I am healing you. I am not finished. And I will turn this night into a reference point for your future. That was when I learned that his nearness, not my noise, draws the miracle. Stay with me, child. Your turning is underway. Child, stay with me. I have comforted your surface, and now I am reaching for the root. I see the memory that keeps flashing like lightning across your mind when the room grows quiet. I see the fear that arrives when you feel someone drifting, the way your heart prepares for abandonment as if it were a storm you must outlast alone. I see how rejection, even in small forms, stings you with a pain larger than the moment, because it taps an older wound. I see the grief that wanders back at night, not always loud, sometimes just a heaviness in your chest that makes the ceiling look far away. I am not guessing about your pain. I am not here to soothe the surface and leave the splinter. I am here to heal the hidden place. Listen closely. The voice that accuses you inside, that relentless critic calling you too much, not enough, always failing, always late to the miracle, that voice is not mine. I do not accuse you, I restore you. I do not shame you into change. I love you into wholeness. I do not stand over your bed with a ruler. I sit beside you with a remedy. The enemy would like to keep you in the court of condemnation, replaying scenes and demanding you to self-sentence. That is not coincidence. That is warfare. I silence those lies now. My child, you are not your worst moment. You are not the harshest name you've been called. You are not permanently defined by what someone else failed to see. Let us begin a gentle reflection. Be still with me. Put your hand over your heart if you can. Identify the heaviest thought tonight, the one that keeps circling. Do not wrestle it. Name it. Maybe it sounds like, I ruin things. Maybe it whispers, they always leave. Maybe it hisses, you'll never be chosen. Maybe it's a picture instead of words, the hallway where bad news arrived, the room where trust fractured, the message that never came. Now imagine my hands open before you, strong, scar-marked by love that paid a price to make you whole. Take that heaviest thought, that scene, that voice, and place it into my hands. Do it slowly. Let your breath lengthen as you do. You are not dropping it into a void. You are entrusting it to me. I know how to hold what you cannot carry. Hear this promise in language your heart can absorb. A paraphrase of what I have spoken through ages. I have borne your griefs and carried your sorrows, and from my suffering flows healing for your wounds. I did not endure pain to leave you bonded to yours. I did not shed love to leave you bleeding. My comfort is not a bandage for a night. It is a medicine that reaches the root. Where others have only treated symptoms, I am touching the place where the ache was born. I move now through the corridors of your memory. I am not erasing your story. I am removing the sting. I am re-narrating moments where you learned false lessons about yourself. In that scene where you concluded, I was too much, I speak truth. You were alive, and your aliveness frightened someone unready to receive it. That is not your fault. In the moment where silence made you believe, I am forgettable, I say clearly, you are unforgettable to me. Your name is written on my heart. In the place where betrayal taught you, you must close to survive. I whisper freedom. You can be guarded with wisdom without being walled with fear. I am stitching courage where terror frayed you. I am pouring oil where shame burned you. I am meeting the child in you who learned to perform so love wouldn't leave. I am meeting the teenager in you who swallowed words to keep the peace. I am meeting the adult in you who carries everyone's load until resentment knots your back. Receive my gentleness. You do not have to audition for affection with me. You do not have to earn a seat at your father's table. You do not have to pay for your place with exhaustion. I give rest. I give belonging. I give you back to yourself. I reach also into your body, for your body holds the echoes of your story. I speak to mind and flesh together. Be at peace. I quiet the startle that jumps at every notification, the tightness that gathers in your throat when you imagine being misunderstood, the clench behind your eyes when tears threaten and you force them back. I calm your nervous system under the authority of my love. Every cell, every thought, every memory is being invited into alignment with my care. I am not only soothing, I am rewiring your reflex away from fear and toward trust. Where panic has been the first responder, peace will take that post. Now replace the lie with truth and let the truth sit like sunlight on your skin. You are not too much. You are exactly shaped for the love I have for you. You are not a burden. You are a beloved one I delight to carry. You are not alone. You are held, surrounded, attended by my presence. You are not a mistake in progress. You are a miracle in formation. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I am building in you. You are not discarded. You are desired. You are not invisible. You are seen, named, and known. The wound of abandonment is losing its script in you. Hear me clearly. I will not leave you. Others may have drifted. Some may have walked. A few may have run. But I remain. I am not fickle with my affection. I am not stingy with my nearness. When you expect me to pull away because you are tired, watch me draw closer. When you brace for punishment at the first sign of struggle, watch me choose patience. I am training your heart to stop rehearsing departure and to start expecting presence. The sting of rejection is dissolving under my voice. I declare over you, you are accepted in my love. You do not have to read every room like a tide chart, anticipating when the wave will pull back. Look at me. Your worth is not on trial in the opinions of passing people. Your value is not up for a vote in the court of comparison. I have already set your price at the level of my own life. I do not bargain down what I bled to redeem. Grief that returns at night, I honor it. I do not rush you through mourning, but know this, I am walking with you through the valley. I do not abandon you to build a house there. I sit with you where tears fall, and I collect them as testimony. I bring comfort that does not deny the loss. It dignifies it and then lifts you gently to keep living. Your laughter will not be betrayal. Your hope will not be disloyalty. The one you miss is safe in my remembrance, and I am teaching your heart how to hold love without being crushed by absence. Now, child, let us do this together again, this time more specific. Ask yourself with me, where does it hurt most tonight? Let whatever answers rise. Name a person, name a place, name a sentence that keeps echoing, picture it, and once more place it into my hands. See how my palms close softly around it, not to hide it from you, but to heal it for you. If tears come, let them come. If a deep breath finds you, receive it. If all you feel is stillness, do not call it empty. Call it sacred. Healing can feel like quiet repair as surely as it can feel like sudden warmth. I now speak wholeness over your mind. Be renewed. I speak wholeness over your emotions. Be regulated by peace, not ruled by panic. I speak wholeness over your memory. Retain what grows you. Release what imprisons you. I speak wholeness over your body. Tension, melt, sleep, come, heart, settle in steady rhythm. I speak wholeness over your identity. Child, chosen, cherished, covered. I am healing you, not only what others can see, but what you alone can feel at 3 in the morning. I am healing the roots. Beliefs formed in pain, vows made in fear, definitions borrowed from hurt. I uproot the lie that says, I must earn every good thing. I uproot the vow that says, never need anyone. I uproot the label that says, too complicated to love. In their place, I plant truth. You are mine. You can receive. You can be loved as you heal, not only after. Hear me guard you with these words. and let them become your counter voice when the critic rises. You are not too much. You are not a burden. You are not alone. You are carried. You are not too late. You are led. You are not beyond repair. You are being restored. Say them softly now or in your heart, and let them settle like anchors at the bottom of your inner sea. The evidence of this work will begin quietly. The memory will still exist, but its edge will be sanded down by mercy. The text that didn't come will not decide your worth. The room that used to make you shrink will feel less like a courtroom and more like a hallway you can simply pass through. When a delay comes, you will feel the first impulse to spiral, and then you will notice peace steps in first. Calm arrives before confirmation. That is how you will know the route is changing. Stay with me, child. Do not rush away thinking the medicine has been applied long enough. Let me finish. Where you surrendered, I am sealing. Where you received, I am increasing. Where you rested, I am repairing. And from this place you will rise with a tenderness that is not fragile but forged. Your boundaries will become clearer, not harsher. Your love will become deeper, not desperate. Your voice will grow steady, not loud for its own sake. You will not have to prove you are healed. Your peace will testify. I cover you now under my faithful care. I bless your night with the protection of my nearness. I stand at the door of your mind and close it to fear. I open the windows of your spirit to let comfort breathe through. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not overlooked. You are seen. I am here. I am healing you, and I am healing the root, not just soothing the moment. Rest in that, and let me keep working as you breathe. Child, stay with me. Let me make this night simple and sacred. I am not here to burden you with tasks. I am here to guide you into rest. My instruction is gentle, but it is decisive. Tonight you will close a door and open a door. You will close the door to fear, and you will open the door to peace. If you obey me in these small steps, you will feel the atmosphere of your heart shift. Do not negotiate with this. Do not delay. Give me these minutes and let me order your night. First, forgive one person in principle. This does not mean the process is finished tonight or that trust is instantly restored. It means you choose to release them from your personal courtroom so your heart can breathe. Say it with me, even softly. I choose to forgive us in principle. I place them and what they did into your hands, Lord. I release my right to rehearse their offense. You are not excusing harm. You are evicting bitterness. Forgiveness is a door you choose to open. Feelings may follow in steps, but the key is in your hand now. When you forgive, you make space for me to heal the part of you their wound has held hostage. I am not asking you to forget. I am asking you to be free. Second, release one outcome to me. Choose the one that has kept you up, an answer you're trying to control, a door you're trying to force, a fear about tomorrow you keep calculating. Name it specifically. Whisper, I release the outcome of our piao. I surrender the timing, the path, and the proof. I trust your wisdom over my panic. This is how you stop wrestling the steering wheel at midnight. This is how your shoulders come down from your ears. When you put one outcome in my hands, you will feel the rest of your burdens grow lighter because they know where they belong too. Third, pray one honest sentence. Do not perform for me. Do not compose a speech. Pray truthfully and plainly, the way a child talks to a father who loves them. Pray, Jesus, meet me here, or I give you permission to comfort me, or I am so tired, please carry me. Your sentence will be the key that turns the lock you just chose to use, the lock that fear installed on your own heart. Honesty invites my presence like a friend through the door. Now, boundaries for your night. Put the phone down. If you can, set it face down or in another room for the next stretch. Late-night doom scrolling is not information. It is an intravenous line of fear. Every flick feeds anxiety rehearsal, the practice of acting out worst-case futures in the theater of your mind. Refuse rehearsals. If your thoughts begin to script disaster, interrupt the scene. Say, "No, I close the door to fear." Then return to your one honest sentence and breathe. Set aside the next minutes for stillness with me. Sit up in your bed or on the floor if you need to change the posture of your body so your mind knows something different is happening now. This is not empty time. This is healing time. Hear me as I protect you. Some of your exhaustion is from carrying what I never assigned to you. You have carried the outcomes of other people's choices as if they were your job to fix. You have carried the responsibility to be understood by everyone as if your worth depended on it. You have carried the future of your family on your back as if I were not holding them too. Lay it down. Say it with me. I lay down what you did not assign. I receive only what you place in my hands. Obedience is not a restriction. It is protection. When I tell you to rest, I am shielding you from weights that would break you. When I tell you to stop the mental spiral, I am silencing a thief that steals your sleep. When I tell you to forgive in principle, I am unlocking your heart from a prison you keep paying rent for. Close a door with me now, literally, if you can. Stand, walk to the door of your room, and close it softly as an act of faith. If that is not possible, close your eyes and picture a sturdy door at the threshold of your mind. On the other side stands fear with its clamoring questions and old stories. Place your hand on the handle in your imagination and say, "In Jesus' name, I close the door to fear." See the latch click, feel the boundary hold. Fear will knock, it always does. You do not have to invite it back in. Now open a door. Whisper, "Holy Spirit, I open the door to peace. Fill this room, fill this mind, fill this body." I am not sending you a pleasant idea. I am giving you my nearness. Peace is not passive. It is my active rule over the storm. I speak peace over your heart like a covering, like a weighted blanket of presence that convinces your nervous system that it is safe to rest. Child, make a vow of alignment as a marker you can look back on. Write it where you can see it or declare it in your heart, and as an act of courage, type it as your witness. I give you permission, or I receive your comfort. This is not for show, this is your altar stone. When you read it later, you will remember, that was the night I shut the door on fear and opened the door to peace. Your agreement matters. Your words tell your soul where to stand. Listen for distraction now. Your phone may buzz. The urge to check one more thing may rise. A memory may try to restart the spiral. That is not coincidence, that is warfare. Stay with me. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. As you exhale, imagine worry leaving your chest like smoke that cannot remain where my wind blows. Return to your one honest sentence. Return to your release. Return to your forgiveness. Repetition here is not failure, it is training. You are training your heart to follow me rather than fear. Be reassured. My instruction is not punishment, it is a pathway to peace. I am not grading you, I am guiding you. I am not measuring your worth by your performance tonight. I am securing your rest by your permission. You are not cursed, you are blessed. You are not forsaken, you are favored. You are not overlooked, you are seen. Let these boundaries be a shelter, not a cage. Let these choices become your quiet obedience, the kind that builds endurance while you sleep. As you obey me in these simple steps, you will sense the shift I promised. Your breath will lengthen, your chest will ease, the room will feel safer, calm will arrive before confirmation, and in the morning the next small step will be clearer, because your night agreed with me. My comfort becomes your new environment when you obey my gentle instruction and shut the door on fear. Stay in this with me now. You have closed what needed closing. You have opened what needed opening. I am here. I am healing you. Rest under the protection of your obedience, and let peace keep watch at your door. Child, stay with me. A shift is beginning even now. Do not measure this moment by the noise outside. Measure it by the quiet I am establishing inside. The first evidence of renewal is peace. Calm often arrives before confirmation. This is how I move. I steady the heart before I straighten the path. I calm the storm within you before I command the storm around you. Do not despise this quiet. This quiet is victory. This quiet is me. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. You will not remain depleted. You have given me permission, and I am responding with presence. Feel how your breathing changes. Notice how the questions that were sprinting have slowed to a walking pace. See how the edge of panic has softened. These are not small things. They are the beginning of the breakthrough you asked me for. The enemy will suggest nothing really changed. That is not coincidence. That is warfare. Refuse that lie. The internal shift you sense is the doorway through which the external changes will come. Breakthrough is not only a sudden door swinging wide. Breakthrough is also a soul settling into trust. Sometimes I change the storm in a moment. Often I change the person in the storm first. Tonight I am anchoring you. I am fastening you to my faithfulness. I am building a stillness in you that the wind cannot steal. When you wake to the same schedule tomorrow, do not say, I guess nothing happened. Instead say, peace came first. Proof will follow. You are learning my rhythm. You are learning my ways. Hear me guard you. I surround you, your home, your mind, your sleep, with my peace. I draw a boundary around your bed and say, rest belongs here. I speak to night terrors, to racing thoughts, to the midnight replay, and I say, be silent. I place my hand upon your heart and set its cadence to my rest. I set watch over the door of your mind, so intrusive fear is not free to wander in and rearrange the furniture. I station peace like a shield at your threshold, and compassion like a blanket over your shoulders. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. You will not remain depleted. You asked for strength. I am pouring it quietly, like oil that does not splash but soaks. You asked for clarity. I am giving you a sound mind that can hear me without the static of panic. You asked for direction. I am preparing your steps by first preparing your stance. You stood all day in strain. You will stand tomorrow in peace. That alone is a miracle unfolding, your posture shifting from bracing for impact to resting in my care. Child, you will look back and recognize this night as a hinge, where despair loosened its grip and your heart loosened its fists. You will remember how the room felt different, how the pressure in your chest eased, how tears did not drown you but washed you. You will say, that was when God changed something in me, and then He changed things for me. Mark it in your heart. The hinge is quiet, but it swings a heavy door. The turn is small, but it opens to a wide place. I am not teasing you with hope. I am not offering a fragile comfort that fails by morning. I am the one who finishes what I start. I do not speak to excite you for a moment. I speak to establish you for a lifetime. I am writing continuity into you, consistency that does not depend on the mood of the day. Where your peace has flickered like a candle in the wind, I am building a hearth. Where your courage has come and gone with the headlines, I am rooting bravery like a tree by water. My work in you is steady and sure. Expect subtle proofs first. Expect to notice I didn't spiral when the message was delayed. Expect to feel I caught myself reaching for the old fear, and instead I reached for my honest sentence with God. Expect to choose softer words in a tense conversation, because your heart is not on fire with threat. These are not cosmetic changes. They are structural. They are new foundations being poured while the house remains standing. This is the kindness of my restoration. I repair while you live here. You do not need to evacuate your life for me to renew it. And when visible confirmation begins to appear, and it will, you will be ready to carry it without it carrying you. Open doors will not own your peace. Delays will not break your hope. Praise will not inflate your pride, and criticism will not collapse your courage. This is why peace comes first. So what I give you later will not become your master. I am preparing you for answered prayer by freeing you from the tyranny of outcomes. This is maturity. This is freedom. This is breakthrough from the inside out. Listen for me tomorrow. The first instruction will not be a mountain. It will be a step. You will sense a nudge. Send that message. Take that pause. Drink that water. Make that boundary. Put your shoes on and walk outside for 10 minutes to breathe in the morning I made for you. That step will be clear because tonight your heart agreed with mine. Where confusion was a fog, peace will be a lamp at your feet. You do not need the whole map to start. You need the next light. I am the light. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are not forsaken. You are favored. You are not behind. You are being led. You are not a problem for me to solve. You are a person I love to shepherd. Receive this identity again and let it become your new normal. Let it quiet the inner courtroom that keeps calling you to defend your worth. Your worth has been settled. Your name is secure in my hands. If doubts try to argue, what if this feeling fades? What if tomorrow is hard? Answer them simply. Peace first, then proof. Say it softly now, child. Let your mind hear your mouth agree with me. Peace is not fragile. It is fortified by my presence. Hard days may still come, but they will find you differently. They will meet a guarded heart and a rested mind. They will find the door to fear closed and the door to peace wide open. This is my promise. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. You will not remain depleted. I speak to your sleep. Be deep and unbroken. I speak to your dreams. Be clear and kind. I speak to your nervous system. Stand down from high alert and submit to my rest. I speak to your imagination. Stop producing worst-case rehearsals and start receiving hope-shaped pictures of tomorrow. I am bathing your inner world with quiet. I am pacing you for recovery. I am giving you back the night as a sanctuary, not a battlefield. Child, stay with me as this settles. Let the water of my words run over you a little longer. I am like rain on parched ground, making it soft again, making it receive again. Where you have been crusted with disappointment, I am loosening the soil so new life can root. Do not rush to try and make this proof appear. I am the proof inside you. I am the peace inside you. You will wake differently because I am here. And when you rise, do not go searching for the old heaviness as if it were your only familiar companion. If you catch yourself reaching for it out of habit, stop and place your hand over your heart. And remember, a shift began. Peace came first. Smile, even if small. Gratitude is how you agree with me in daylight. It is a quiet yes that keeps the door to peace open as you move through the hours I am giving you. You will look back and say, that was the night everything began to turn. You will tell your story in days to come, and others will feel their storm calm as you speak. Your scars will shine as evidence that what tried to destroy you failed. Your peace will become a shelter for people who have never known safety in their own skin. This is how testimonies are born, from nights like this, from hinges that swing in the dark, from hearts that choose to trust before they see. I am here. I am not leaving. I am surrounding you. I am sending comfort. I am renewing you tonight. You will not remain depleted. Let my peace be your first sign, your first fruit, your first step into the morning I am preparing. Breathe, rest, stay with me as we seal this work, and know your breakthrough has already begun. Peace has announced it. Proof will follow. Child, stay with me. Do not rush away from this moment. Let us seal what I have begun. Breathe slowly. Feel the quiet I have placed within you. I am here. I am near. I am the peace that holds you. Open your heart as I lead you, and let your own voice become the door that closes on fear and opens to my comfort. Pray with me now, and let this prayer be the blanket over your night. Begin with adoration. Let your words agree with what is already true about me. Whisper, God, you are near. Say it again, softer. You are near to me now. Say, Jesus, you are my peace. Say, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Tell me, you are faithful, you are kind, you are not leaving. Let your soul remember, I am not an idea, I am present. I am the one who calms storms and carries hearts. Breathe in and say, you are my Father. Breathe out and say, I am your child. Let this be the way your heart leans, toward me, not toward fear. Now, confession, not to shame you, but to free you. Speak honestly. Say, I have tried to carry what I cannot carry. Say, I have trusted my own strength more than your presence. Say, I have rehearsed worst-case futures and called it preparation. Say, I have let fear speak louder than your voice. And now, let release begin. Say, I turn from self-reliance. I turn from striving. I turn from panic. I turn back to you. Child, confession is not a courtroom. It is a doorway. Walk through it with me. Surrender now. This is where permission unlocks renewal. Quietly but clearly say, I give you permission to comfort me. Say, I open the door of my heart to your peace. Say, I release my grip on outcomes and I receive your care. Say, I surrender control and I choose trust. Let your shoulders relax as you speak. Trust is not a theory. It is the loosening you feel as you hand me what was choking your rest. Surrender is not defeat. It is how you accept my help. Now petition, ask boldly because I love to answer. Say, Father, comfort me tonight. Say, renew what is depleted. Say, restore what fear drained. Say, pour your peace into every empty place. Ask me to tend to your body, your mind, and your spirit, and I will. Whisper, I receive your comfort. Whisper, I release my fear. Whisper, I welcome your spirit. Let me pray over your body now and let your voice agree. Say, God, settle my nervous system under your peace. Say, let my heart rate find your calm cadence. Say, let my breathing deepen and steady. Say, let tension unwind from my neck, my jaw, my shoulders. Say, from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I receive rest. I speak to the adrenaline that has kept you on alert. It is time to stand down. I speak to cortisol-fueled vigilance. It is time to be still. Where your body has learned to live braced, I am teaching it to belong to peace. Say it with me. My body belongs to your peace. Feel the slow exhale as obedience. Now your mind. Say, God, set a guard over my thoughts. Say, silence intrusive voices. Say, close the door to fear's rehearsals. Say, let truth, gentleness, and hope be the only voices allowed tonight. Tell me, I refuse the midnight replay. Tell me, I refuse the spiral. Tell me, I choose the stillness of your presence. I put my hand upon the door of your mind, and I write over it. Peace rules here. Where thoughts tried to swarm like starlings, I gather them and quiet them. You will feel the difference. Fewer sharp edges, more room to breathe. Say, I receive a sound mind. Now your spirit, what you cannot touch with your hands, but you know when it is weary. Say, breathe on me, Holy Spirit. Say, renew my inner strength. Say, restore my first love. Say, fill me with courage that does not depend on outcomes. Say, make me resilient in hope. I pour oil on the inside of you, where motivation faltered and courage thinned. I am making you strong in a way strain could never achieve. Say, my spirit is being renewed. Say, I receive fresh grace. Protection now as you lay down. Say, God, place your peace around my bed like a shield. Say, let your angels stand watch at my door. Say, let my sleep be deep and unbroken. Say, guard my dreams. Say, let no fear cross this threshold. I draw a circle of calm around you. I quiet footstep memories that used to wake you in dread. I command rest to be your portion. I rebuke night terrors and name them powerless. I turn the lights down on your inner world and let moon's soft mercy tuck you in. Say, I lie down in safety. Say, I lie down in peace. Say, you sustain me. Continue to breathe, child. Let gratitude rise like a warm tide. Thanksgiving seals what you have received. Say, thank you for meeting me. Say, thank you for peace before proof. Say, thank you that you finish what you start. Say, thank you for tomorrow's light. Pray for tomorrow now, not with anxiety, but with expectancy. Say, order my steps. Say, prepare my path. Say, give me one clear instruction and the grace to obey. I will not send you into the day empty-handed. I am already in your morning, laying out mercy, setting small steps where you can see them. Let me commission you gently. Hear my voice as I place my hand on your crown. Child, rise gently, not anxiously. When the day comes, take one small obedient step. Choose one guarded boundary. Offer one act of trust. You do not have to fix the whole story. You will simply walk the line I draw, step by step. Here is your confession for the morning. Peace came first, proof will follow. Put it on your lips before the news, before the notifications, before the needs. Let it be the rhythm of your heart as you stand up. Say it now to practice. Peace came first, proof will follow. Return with me to short prayers that become anchors. Repeat after me in a slow cadence. I receive your comfort. Again, I release my fear. Again, I welcome your spirit. Again, I choose your peace. Let these be the simple ropes your soul can hold when the winds blow. You do not need many words. You need honest ones. I hear you. I am moved by you. I draw near to your whisper and answer with presence. If distraction knocks even now, do not be alarmed. Simply turn back and say, I close the door to fear. Then say, Holy Spirit, fill the room. The enemy resents your rest because rested people remember who they are. You will remember in the morning. You will belong to peace before your feet touch the floor. And when pressures try to reattach, you will recognize their voice and decline their invitation. You will say, not tonight, not anymore. I want you to feel how held you are. Put your hand upon your heart if you can. Whisper, I am held. Now say, I am safe. Now say, I am not carrying this alone. Let those truths settle into muscle memory. I am healing you, body, mind, spirit, by teaching you to rest in me. This is not temporary anesthesia. This is deep renewal. Your breath is a prayer I am answering. Your stillness is a field I am planting. Speak blessings over the ones you love, but without picking their burdens. Back up. Say, I entrust my family to you. Say, I entrust my work to you. Say, I entrust my future to you. Then stop there and do not rummage through what you have just placed into my hands. Trust sealed by silence is trust that holds. Let the seal set. Now, final thanksgiving. Say, thank you for tonight. Say, thank you that what tried to break me will build my testimony. Say, thank you that my peace will shelter others. Say, thank you that you never leave. and listen as I sing over you in quiet. You are my beloved. You are my delight. You are safe with me. I am your comfort. I am your renewal. I am your future's keeper. Before you sleep, receive this identity seal. Hear me and answer me. I say, you are not alone. You answer, I am not alone. I say, you are not powerless. You answer, I am not powerless. I say, you are not forgotten. You answer, I am not forgotten. Again, slower. I am not alone. I am not powerless. I am not forgotten. Let these words become the pillars of your rest. Child, I cover you now with my peace. I surround your room with quiet. I anoint your body for deep sleep and your mind for gentle dreams. I steady your heart and strengthen your spirit. I will speak to you in the night, watches with kindness, and I will wake you with mercy. When you open your eyes, the next step will be small and clear, and grace will be there to take it. Tonight is sealed. My comfort rests on you. My renewal works within you. You will not remain depleted. Breathe one more time, long and slow. Whisper for the last time tonight, I receive your comfort. Whisper, I release my fear. Whisper, I welcome your spirit. Now rest in me. Let sleep be your agreement. Let peace keep watch at your door. I am here. I am staying. I am the keeper of your nights and the shepherd of your mornings. Be at rest, my child. Peace to your mind. Peace to your body. Peace to your future. Amen.